Good morning. Today is August 2nd, 2013, and this is the Week in Review. Usually, I talk about the weather, but I don't want to jinx us because it can change really, really quickly. So I'm just going to say that the weather's been awesome and move on. I do, though, want to give a shout out to Mother Nature for her charity this week after the beatdown that she tried to put on us in July. The healing efforts are continuing. The teas, the blighting and the leaf tip burn on the teas has grown out, and we've mowed most of that off, so that isn't as noticeable as last week. The collar areas that we seeded have started to germinate, but the recovery is a little bit slower. The collars are a huge disappointment to me. I had high hopes for the collars this year. We had good cultural practices, good inputs, things like that, and they just did not perform the way that I want them to perform. So we are going to change the way that we manage the collars. Many of you might wonder, why do we have issues with the collar but not the green? And the fact is that we have two different growth habits for the same turf. The collars are typically maintained at a higher height of cut to give us a good transition, and with that it provides more leaf surface for chemical and mechanical damage, and also to keep those areas a little bit wetter. So this fall, what we're going to do is we are going to lower the height of cut on the collar. We are going to reduce the width to 3 feet, and our greens rolling program and our greens mowing program will include the use of a Lexan plastic sheet matting to be placed over top of the collar. What will happen is the greens mower or the greens roller will finish onto the green surface, and as it rolls across the collar, it will be on the plastic and not come in contact with the collar at all, thus reducing the effects or potential mechanical damage to those areas. This fall, we're going to implement a more aggressive thatch management program on the collar areas so that they will more closely match the green surface. The green surface areas, the thatch management is continual. We're aerifying, and top dressing and top dressing and top dressing. And when we top dress the greens and the collars at the same time, the leaf tissue, the more leaf tissue on the collars and the sand from the top dressing creates an abrasive action and can damage the collars that way. So we're going to lower the height of cut, hopefully take care of that, reduce the thatch, and we'll take care of that, and we hopefully will have more consistent collars in the future. That's my goal. Last week I mentioned that we had spot sprayed rough and fairways for weeds, and you can see the evidence out there now, which is the whitening and bleaching of the leaf tissue on all the weeds that you see out there. Please don't be alarmed. That is just the weed dying, as you can see here. You can see it a little bit there by the leaf turning white. It is just dying a slow death, which is what we want to see out there. So that's what we have for this week. I hope that you all enjoy the golf course this weekend and continue to use the blog and share with your members. We are growing each and every week with views, so it is serving its purpose. So have a great weekend, and I will see you all next week.